In the heart of a peaceful academic setting, a shocking incident unfolded that shook the entire community. On a typical Monday at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, tranquility was shattered by the echo of gunshots. A faculty member's life was tragically cut short, sending ripples of fear and uncertainty through the campus. This dreadful event took place in one of the university's science buildings in the middle of the day. As soon as the first shots rang out, campus authorities were alerted and a swift response was set into motion. The university was immediately placed on lockdown, a necessary measure to ensure the safety of students and staff amidst the chaos. Law enforcement agencies descended on the scene, their primary mission to apprehend the individual responsible. Their efforts yielded results within an hour and a half, with a suspect taken into custody near a residential area. This unfortunate event not only disrupted the peace of the academic community, but also raised serious concerns about safety and security on campus. Every second counted as the tragedy unfolded, and the response was swift. The usual hum of campus life at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill was shattered on Monday when shots echoed through the air. It was 2:01 in the afternoon when the UNC police were alerted to gunshots. The campus, usually a place of learning and growth, was instantly transformed into a scene of chaos and fear. As the reality of the situation began to sink in, the university was placed on lockdown. Law enforcement swung into action, their primary goal, to ensure the safety of students and staff, and to apprehend the suspect. Amidst the confusion, they began their search. Every corner, every building, every possible hideout was meticulously combed. Time was of the essence, and they knew it. In the midst of this turmoil, the faculty, staff, and students showed remarkable courage and resilience. They followed lockdown procedures, providing law enforcement with the space and time they needed to do their job. Then, at 2:30, a breakthrough. The suspect was apprehended near a residential area. A mere hour and a half after the first shots were fired, the suspect was in custody. While this was a significant achievement, the relief was bittersweet. A faculty member had been killed, a stark reminder of the grim reality of gun violence. In less than 2 hours, the campus went from a scene of terror to the suspect being in custody, but the damage was already done. The ripple effects of the incident were felt far beyond the confines of the campus. As the news of the tragic shooting spread, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill took immediate action, canceling all classes for the remainder of the day and the following one. The decision was not just about physical safety, but also about providing the university community with the space to process the shock and grief of the sudden loss. But the university didn't stop there. Recognizing the emotional toll such an incident can take, they offered mental health resources to all those affected. Counselors were made available, ready to lend a listening ear and offer support during this difficult time. Yet the aftermath of this incident extends beyond the university. It has triggered broader conversations about gun violence, a topic that has become all too familiar. The incident at UNC Chapel Hill adds to the growing number of mass shootings in the United States, making this year potentially the worst for such incidents in a decade. These statistics are difficult to ignore, sparking widespread discussions and debates about possible solutions. The questions are many and complex. How do we address this issue? What can be done to prevent such incidents from happening again? How can we ensure the safety of our educational institutions? While the incident has ended, its impact continues to reverberate, prompting discussions and debates about gun violence and campus safety. This incident is a stark reminder of the urgent need for effective solutions to prevent such tragedies in the future. We've navigated through the harrowing details of the Chapel Hill shooting, from the timeline of the incident to the immediate aftermath and reactions. A faculty member at the University of North Carolina lost their life in this heartbreaking event, shaking the community and sparking a broader conversation about gun violence and the pressing need for solutions. The university's response, including the cancellation of classes and provision of mental health resources, illustrates the deep impact such incidents have on educational institutions and their communities. The broader implications of this event extend beyond Chapel Hill, touching on the increasing number of mass shootings in the United States in 2023, which is shaping up to be one of the worst years for such incidents in a decade. As we ponder on these events, remember to stay informed and engaged. Knowledge is a powerful tool, and understanding these issues is the first step towards advocating for change. If you found this video helpful, please share it, like it, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.